How's it going?
Hey.
It's going okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to the right of me, I got Rania.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
And then down there at the bottom, we got Eric Brain.
What are we reading?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Where are we
Comic
reading
book.
it?
Yeah.
When are we reading it?
Whatever.
Ah,
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we have Melissa and Amy Lester.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. I had too much coffee.
No,
Yeah.
whatever.
No,
Yeah.
No.
Where did you drink it?
I guess like here.
You're supposed to say wherever.
Wherever.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
And do the reading with your hands in your pockets
That would make it really hard to turn the pages on a book.
and wearing sunglasses
Yep.
At night.
or in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about in the rain at night?
Ring.
Ooh.
Ring.
Ah. Oh. Whoa. Was not expecting that.
Mm-mm.
No one ever expects the Inquisition.
The Inquisition.
the
Shut
Ring.
up. Ah.
Is that crow?
Ring.
Oh, right.
All
All right.
right.
So we've got our audience and we got
Yeah.
our theater.
Yep.
Whatever.
Eh, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Sinnott today.
So yeah, Miss Marvel.
Mhm.
This female fights back.
Yeah,
America's newest superhero
whatever.
sensation.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's the final hour.
Nice.
Eh.
Is it the final countdown?
Could be.
Guess we're all doomed or something.
Well, no, then Daniel Bryan will show up.
Well, I'm just gonna have to do what comes naturally here. No, Destructor! If you unleash the power within that box, the world dies screaming!
Like it does on Wednesday nights.
Narrator.
Yeah. Stan Lee presents Miss Marvel in Death is the Doomsday Man.
It does not zoom in, so you'll have to read the top part.
I can, yeah. Let me see if I can get that.
It should be the same guy as last time.
Yeah.
That wonderful.
Chris Claremont.
Oh,
You got-
right.
Uh,
And for the art?
that's Jim Mooney and can't see this last.
Just not.
Joe Sinnott. I had a feeling Joe Sinnott.
Sin or Sinnott?
And
How about...
the
That's a weird way of stacking those. All right, the letter...
okay, I can't quite read that. I can't read
It's-
those.
Oh, what?
I'll let my assistant over there read those because it's kind of fuzzy.
I wanna be.
Watanabe.
Watanabe.
I
Watanabe.
wanted to be a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah.
And the letterer.
In the
I
letter.
want to be.
That is the letterer.
Oh yeah, and who's the inker?
No, the anchor's Joe Sinnott.
Oh yeah, who's next to them? Oh, colorist.
The colorist is Jan Cohen.
Jan Cohen.
Ah.
And I can tell you who the editor is. That's easy. That's Archie Andrews Goodman.
He sells tires.
Yeah, he does.
Are they good?
They're very
They're
good.
good. They're
Good win.
Oh, all right.
Good
Good.
win, yes. Good win. As opposed to
Also, Archie
Bad
Goodwin is the writer for Luke Cage, Hero for Hire.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So he's a writer and an editor?
Mhm.
Well, that's how they get the editors. People who actually know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They start out as writers and they move them to editors.
Moving on up.
The fewer notes they get from the editor, the more likely they are to be one.
All right. Well, I guess the title's called Ambush.
No. It's a Doomsday Man. So
Well, it zooms past it, so
Yeah,
says
but why is it-
ambush.
Who's saying that or why? Like,
Must be the narrator.
Yeah. Ambush.
okay.
Bug.
Ambush bug.
Target. Wait, oh, hold on. We'll do this properly.
Yes, please do it
Okay, hold
properly.
on. Gotta get a robot cam.
High quality production here.
Target confirmed. Main program directive inoperative. Will initiate secondary terror directive to engage entity target Miss Marvel that have kids
I don't think that works for
and
me.
destroy her for life.
Wow,
insurance
that
policy.
he's and everybody said the Iron Man nose was bad. That one's far worse on armor.
How
That's
dare
no nose
you?
on that armor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you knows plenty. The Doomsday Man! I was so caught up in what I'd discovered here in this cave that I'd forgotten all about him. But why didn't my seventh sense warn me?
Because he's not dangerous? I don't know. Ask Peter
Exactly.
Parker why his spider senses go off. Plot convenience.
Yeah.
Can't worry about that now. He's firing a gah!
Zacked.
Yes, that coming about my nose. Ha ha ha.
2 direct hits, and both of them hurt. I'd assumed I was invulnerable. After all, it's not every woman who can survive
Techian.
tachyon blasts and a 300-mile fall into the Earth's atmosphere. Now I'm not so sure, which means I'd better not let him hit me like that again.
As Miss Marvel did in issues 2 and 3.
Tachyon accelerator is what Marion used to travel between time travel and stuff.
Huh.
Oh, really?
That was in the CW show.
Huh.
I don't remember because I've never heard Tachyon before other than that. Till now.
And the easiest way of doing that is to quit running.
Mm-hmm.
And destroy trees.
That's not a
What?
tree.
I don't think there's trees in caves. And take the fight to him!
I was a stalagmite.
Those are cave trees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Palm tree.
Yeah.
On second thought, maybe running wasn't such a bad idea. His reactions are as fast as ever. He's bigger than I am, stronger, and in a way, he's the ultimate weapon. So deadly, even the Silver Surfer's power cosmic couldn't stop him. So where does that leave Ms. Marvel?
Ah, where indeed? As images flashed through her mind, taking her back to her first confrontation with the Doomsday Man, 300 miles above the Earth. And that, of course, was in last ish.
Mm-hmm.
That battle had ended in a sort of stalemate, with both of them falling helplessly into the atmosphere. Whee!
I'm actually going, but in space, no one can hear you scream.
That's right.
Or fart.
Or fall. They came down like a pair of burning meteors, yet somehow both survived.
I'm okay.
Plot armor.
Mm-hmm.
But before Miss Marvel could make sure the robot was beaten, she found herself drawn to a nearby cave by a siren song she couldn't resist.
Images flooding my senses. So many, I can't handle them all. No, not images. Memories. My memories.
Memories.
Turn your face to them. Oh, I'm not just Ms. Marvel. I'm Carol Danvers as well. After all these months of searching and of agony, I know who I am.
Sam, I am.
Hopefully a villain doesn't hear this.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. Little good that discovery does the lady now. Indeed, she may have recovered her memory just in time to lose her life.
For all my Kree-born strength, I'm just a gnat attacking an elephant, with the elephant getting madder every second.
And Leon's getting larger.
My only advantages are my speed and my agility, but even I can't keep this pace up forever. The next mistake I make might be my last.
It's a hopelessly unequal fight. Miss Marvel kept so busy just trying to stay alive that she fails to notice another player making his entrance. One she and we have met before.
She's doing a barrel roll.
Yep.
Do barrel roll. Gotta go fast.
Dr. Kerwin Harvey Corbin, the Destructor.
Ms. Marvel, fighting some monstrous robot could kill her easily from here, but feel so weak, power almost gone. I haven't felt like that since why is she bouncing everywhere?
Yeah.
Yay!
All thanks to AIM, those ungrateful curs, using the psycho conditioner I designed for them to try to turn me into one of their indentured servants. But they underestimated me. I managed to escape, and once I've found the Kree weapons my sensors tell me are hidden here, then they'll both pay for what's been done to me. AIM and Ms. Get out the way, Vol.
They don't have okay, there we go. It's in the next panel. Our scene shifts south for the moment, away from a villain tottering on the brink of madness to Command Archie Bunker at Kennedy Space Center.
Confirmation, General. There will not be an auction this Saturday. There will be only one on Monday night. There's 2 orbital bogies. Bogies. They're down somewhere up country. And so it's supposed to be in some kind of cave?
My sister warned me that Biff was no good. She said stay away from and we've no idea what they are.
Okay.
Only that one attacked the other in deep space and seemingly shot it down.
Namely Ms. Marvel and the Doomsday Man, Archie.
I really want to edit this and just put like Engelteen's photo.
Oh my gosh, that guy!
Yes, screen.
Oh my gosh, yes. There you do.
Things are jumping today, Salia. That's for sure. First, your writer and friend Carol Danvers disappears, and then all of a sudden somebody's playing orbital war games. Matthew Broderick better not be here.
Yeah.
Carol's still missing, David. Security can't find a trace of her.
Major Adamson, Ms. Petri Dish, we need people to check out where those bogies, because I've heard it both ways, may have landed. And you two just volunteered.
I do have boogie fever.
Yes, Humphrey Bogarts may have landed.
I hope they're not boogers.
Why us, General? We're astronauts, remember? And we're already looking for...
Well, probably because you're in this panel.
Yeah.
Carol Danvers, I know. Look, Salia, our sensors are picking up shock waves, radiation, all across the spectrum, just skirting the lethal zone. That area's got to be scanned fast. Then you're the only people in the panel to do it.
I mean, that guy's just a shoe, and he's leaving.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you got a head at the bottom.
Oh, okay. But if you have a shoe and a head, you really don't have a person.
If you have shoe on head, you're a YouTuber from years gone by.
Yes.
Nice guy, the General. He really gives a body a choice, you know?
And he say this great new race and go online. I'm turning into the Hulk.
Yeah. Is.
Me don't like him. Ease off, Salia. I'm as concerned about Carol as you are. but this job's a lot more important. Blast Hulk no leg. Look, it's got. There's a general thunderstorm brewing. That's all we need.
Hulk
that
skip
black-
leg day and right arm day.
That's
Yeah.
right. So
My
the
goodness.
sky up there is turning out black, Kirby Crackle?
Yeah, kind of.
That's not a storm. That's like a building on fire.
Uh-oh.
That's
Melissa's on the left.
I know about the job at Major Adamson.
oh crap! There's a lot of yellow lines up here.
Oh my gosh. Don't fly in this. Are you crazy?
I'm flying a narwhal.
There you are.
I just realized I got
Oh
a
my gosh,
propeller.
yes. With a little,
Oh no! Okay, I thought it was a propeller spinning on the front.
It's not.
That
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
make it more better though.
Oh yeah? Well, take a look at the sensor readings, lady. If they go much higher, northern Florida is going to be a radioactive wasteland by morning.
Teenage wasteland.
Yeah, darn teenagers,
Yep.
meddling kids. Look,
Yep.
there's people on the roof down there.
Yep,
Yep,
just
yep.
milling
Don't they
around.
know there's a storm brewing?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
What the hey?
How loud is that thunder if the lightning is right there?
Yeah.
Nobody's
Huh.
standing idly with their hands in their pockets.
Right?
Yeah.
No one who's been in Florida more than 30 minutes does that.
Yes. Yes. Huh. Meanwhile, back at the source of those readings, our heroine is fighting for her life and losing.
The robot's toying with me, firing his arm lasers a fraction of a second late. He's herding me toward the wall, trying to box me in.
Nobody puts Carol in the corner.
Never. And I think he's just succeeded.
No, he-
Wait, he's reaching for me instead of using his lasers or the photonic nullifier.
Hmm.
The fact that she knows what it's called is disturbing.
Yeah.
And that gives me a chance to use my speed, perhaps turn his huge bulk against him. Did it!
Huge bulk. Not
Yeah,
bad.
just right between his legs, yeah.
Trouble is, he won't be caught like that again. His computer brain will see it. But if I can get him to follow me through the wreckage of Colonel Yonrog's Magnetron?
Yep.
Snaky man.
Colonel Yonrog's
Rogs.
That's right. That's correct.
Yeah.
Megatron. Okay. But if I can get him to follow me through the wreckage of Colonel Yonrog's Psych Megatron, I think I've got a way to scramble those invulnerable
Mnemonic.
mnemonic circuits.
You just don't pronounce the M.
Did
Should I
someone
try
say
it again?
Megatron? Roll out.
Mnemonic.
One shall stand, one shall fall. Megatron.
Yes.
No. And maybe even the odds a little, here he comes. And maybe to even the odds a little, here he comes. And over he goes. That's the spirit, big fella. And I hope you break something on the way down.
Wow.
It's a giant metal caterpillar.
Yeah.
Giant metal caterpillar. A very hungry caterpillar.
With tiny baby hands.
Tiny bit of hands.
Thousands of them.
No such luck, Carol. He's recovering faster than you'd expected. I've hit him with this hunk of wreckage before he can cut loose with his arm lasers.
Gotta cut loose. Arm loose.
Yeah.
Oh,
too late!
Celeste.
Cacao.
Sakao?
Cacao.
So much for that idea. Face it, Carol, there's no way you're going to beat that thing by brute force alone. Carol. That's right, I'm Carol Danvers, as well as Miss Marvel.
That's why she's saying this out loud.
I know, right?
I am Carol Danvers. Danvers. Echoes. Okay.
Going through the cave.
Sorry, what's his name's in the cave?
Like, this would probably be the part to think to yourself, and the other thing
Yeah.
to say after it.
Yeah.
Oh. It's funny, but in the heat of the battle, I'd almost forgotten. And Carol Danvers was the NASA security chief assigned to watchdog Dr. Cronton's project Doomsday Man.
Yes, it was the heat of the moment.
Memories again. Years old and a continent away, Croton's Pacific Coast Lab, a few days after the robot had completed its final testing.
You wish to see me, Mrs. Danvers?
Like, I've been going through your reports. Okay, I've been going through your reports, and one kept hidden from the Senate committee. In your own words, Doctor, the robot's too powerful and too unstable.
No, there's no need to worry, my dear. The command systems cannot possibly malfunction.
Doctor, you designed too well. That thing's invulnerable. If it went berserk, there isn't a force on the planet with the power to stop it.
I'm pretty sure the stupid platypus would stop it.
Okay,
It's platypuses.
probably.
They're no scientists, Danvers. They'll never listen.
I've got the reports. They'll have to listen. And they'll stop you cold.
Nonsense! I'll take over the whole tri-state area.
Before the reports could be made public, however, the robot had gone berserk, and the newspapers had reported him destroyed to the Silver Surfer in Silver Surfer 13.
Daily Bugle.
Daily Bugle.
Daily Bugle.
There you go.
Surfer Downs Doomsday Man.
Yeah,
We ran out of letters.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great shot. Spider-Man really outdid himself that time.
He did.
Yes. Silver Surfer 13.
I already said it.
Yeah, I know.
And Carol Danvers had forgotten about her conversation with Dr. Croton until today.
Croton was no fool. He knew I was right about the dangers. As I recall, he spent the next 2 weeks working on the robot in secret. And I'll bet he was installing some sort of failsafe control.
Actually, no, I was having a nice smoothie.
For 2 weeks? Nice!
Yeah, I had a lot of time off to think about taking over the whole tri-state area.
Well, there is that.
Also, at a smoothie maker.
All I have to do now is find it. The smoothie maker he must have installed.
Yeah.
I'm playing a real long shot this time, with nothing to back me up but a hunch. It's my only chance, though, and I've only a few seconds before the big ugly Spencers spot me. Have to combine my Kree skills with Carol Danvers' knowledge of the robot. Focus all my concentration. Bingo!
What's his name, Mo?
Bango bongo.
Boingo and Harvey.
That seam at the base of his skull. It wasn't marked on any of the design specs. Well, this is fantastic. My senses have been heightened to an incredible degree. A normal person would have needed a microscope to spot that seam, but I found it with my naked eye. Of course, the seam could be nothing at all.
She has microvision like Superman?
I guess now.
Apparently, yeah.
I bet you that goes away.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
But somehow I don't think so. Things are getting very nasty up here very quickly.
Take his head off.
Hopefully I'll be long gone before anything can happen.
Yeah.
The seam is this thing's only weak spot.
Uh-huh.
Pay dirt! Cronton pulled out a sensor pack and replaced it with a computerized failsafe. Radio operated with a manual backup.
Yes, I put the manual inside there. He's a backup.
No time to waste. The robots
Cotton Dawn.
The robots cottoned on what I'm doing.
It must be a Southern Florida thing.
I guess.
Figure it out. Basically, it's a
Cotton picking.
no, not cotton picking. No, it's cotton Dawn.
I'm saying it's one of those.
It's one of those. Yeah.
It's slangs.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cotton didn't croton? The only Cronton knew the radio control frequency, and that secret died with him. So it's the manual or nothing. Hey!
Next thing you know, she'll be going on for wontons.
Uh-huh.
I'm going with the wontons.
Oh.
The failsafe box. I dropped it. Ugh.
The cow.
It's only a few feet away. Have to get to it before. My lord. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Ow. Okay. Oh, graying out. Guess I'm not so vulnerable after all. But I survived the re-entry. Don't understand. Can't think about it. No time. Must get to that box. Though I can barely move. Every bone in my body feels pulverized.
I've never heard anybody saying graying out. That's another one.
I know, right?
That's interesting, yeah.
It's Claremont, though.
Well, here comes the robot to collect his stolen toy. Once he's got it, he can finish me off at his leisure. Wait a minute. The box is lying face up, with a control button on top. Maybe I can't reach it in time, but something I throw just might.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh.
I'm really good at this!
Yes, you are.
Hit square the first time, Carol, because you won't live long enough to try a second. I hit it!
Oh my gosh.
But did I hit it hard enough? Was it the right button? Oh man, was it even the right box? For all I know, that could have been the Ugly's onboard stereo tape deck. These changes.
But then again,
Tim Burr! She's got a good healing factor.
The thumb.
oh well,
Someone's victory.
Oh,
Wow.
enjoy your victory.
enjoy a victory while it lasts, Ms. Marvel.
And there's always that one person in front.
Yeah, I know that little pinhead.
A little too tall, decided to wear a hat inside.
Yep. Because it isn't going to last long.
Huh, my seventh sense. Someone's behind me. Ah!
Okay, and he's been listening this whole time.
Well, and he says beneath her, but he's like behind her.
Right?
Oh,
Like if she was floating in the air, sure.
Right. Well, she was, if
I
was
think she might have
floating,
been. She might have been.
Should
Oh, hold on a second. Go ahead. I was looking at text.
should finish her with full power of my tachyon beam. Should have been paying attention, and I know who she is, but I haven't time to waste. I have to lift this random
garbage.
manhole cover. But where are the weapons? I've been through every inch of this cursed cave, and all I found was this lousy t-shirt.
Yeah.
Nice t-shirt.
Oh, and slag, twisted wreckage. Yet my sensors still tell me that the power I seek is here. All I have to do is find it.
Uh-huh.
Wait, there's something buried in the rubble. Could this be what I'm searching for?
Bye.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Barney.
So small. But whatever's inside this box is driving my sensor readings off their scales. Not
So
that
very
box.
Okay.
Okay.
My fatigue must be making me stupid. I was looking for a weapon, but if this box contains the Kree match Ian's power source, then I may have found the greatest weapon of all.
Sounds like a song. Let's see. Heads ringing.
Ring!
Ah! Just like that.
Ooh.
Oh, no! Destructor's holding the Psych Magnetron's power source storage unit. For God's sake, Destructor, don't open that box!
Too late.
Ah!
My eyes!
Ooh. What's the
Light, blinding, unholy, its blood red glow flooding the cave. Like the face of the Gorgon, no man can look upon it and live.
Did it turn into a little crystal?
It's a dwarf star. I don't think you're supposed to
Yeah.
look at it.
My mind, it's on fiery. You never
Alright.
imagined there could be such agony. My God, what have I done? And in the days gone by. Oh, no. Everything's going red. No white. My eyes. I'm blind. Welcome to the club.
Hi, Alicia. Want to get some coffee later?
I thought Vegan would you.
Well, actually, it's more like Helen Keller because he wrote his next line.
I can't feel anything. Sight, hearing, smell, taste,
Yeah.
touch.
Did he have gum? Did he know the taste?
They're all gone. All gone.
Dumb ways to die.
He was too close to the magnetron's power core. It burned him out. The shock is driving him mad.
Mad, I tells you.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just chewing the gum too long and lost its flavor.
The still breathing shell that had once been a brilliant man stumbles deeper into the cave, somewhere in Florida. Lashing out with his tachyon beam in a desperate attempt to pierce the celestial static that swamps his senses.
Swamps his senses. He's in Florida.
Yep,
Mhm,
yeah, makes
there
sense.
you go.
An attempt doomed to failure.
Have to get to him before he triggers a cave-in. A Florida cave-in. But even if I rescue him, there isn't a hospital on Earth that can help him now.
So you're not going to save him?
She hesitates for a moment, and in that moment, the decision is taken out of her hands. Oh, wow.
The cave! It's starting to collapse!
Oh, my gosh.
Time to go, lady. That's funny. All of a sudden, I'm sweating. But Ms. Marvel's never been affected by heat or cold. Heat? What's going on? I'm burning inside.
I'm burning up for you.
I was so groggy from the battle, so intent on trying to save the Destructor that I forgot all about the Power Stone. Power Stone?
Yeah.
I forgot about it too. Exposure to its radiation turned Carol Danvers into Ms. Marvel. But what will a second exposure do? Well, no way I'm sticking around to find out. The stone's building to a critical mass.
And then they'll turn around and say, oh, that was Infinity Gem.
Uh-huh.
And when it blows, I've got to be long gone from here.
Watch out for the exclamation mark. Trip.
Yep. Yeah.
It kind of goes right in her boots. Uh-oh.
Nice try, lady.
Kabam.
A pity it was all for nothing.
Whew! Radiation! Searing through my energy shields! I didn't know she had those. Like they didn't even exist! Coming apart inside. I'm changing. I'm falling.
Explosion after explosion rips through the vast underground labyrinth, shattering in seconds what took nature ages to create somehow, and turning what was a cave, an alien storehouse, and for a time a battleground, into a tomb. Ooh.
A 2 minute next time.
Do some pizza.
Epilogue 1, North Florida, a half hour later.
I think this is my guy on the left.
Okay, he's responding to
Yeah, that would
this.
be
So it's him, her, him,
him. Yeah.
There it is. The source of the radiation.
What radiation? The rad count dropped to normal over a half hour ago. As far as the senators are concerned, the area's clean.
True enough. But something sure cut loose around here, Sal.
Footloose?
This whole stretch of ground. Looks like the bomb got pulled out from under it.
Hey, David, wasn't there a cave marked on the map?
This is Florida. Why would there be a cave marked on the map?
I know, that's why it seems so strange.
And I'll give you one guess what's happened to it.
The writers realize there are no caves in Florida.
The only answer is an explosion. It collapsed the cave and buried the radiation source, hopefully forever. We don't want aliens living in Florida.
Yeah.
Or caves.
S-
They can go up in the mountains.
Saya, look! Lying under those rocks. It's Carol Danvers.
Hey.
Easy with her, pal. She's pretty banged up.
What gave it away? The torn clothes? The
Yeah.
no shoes?
Yeah.
I've got her. But what's she doing here? Wait a minute. She's mumbling something.
Doomsday Man. K fighting Ms. Marvel.
Eat at Joe's.
I could really go for a Joe's burger. Yeah.
The Doomsday Man? But I thought he was...
Yeah.
Destroyed. Everyone did. I guess everyone was wrong. We'd better get Carol to the nut house.
Yeah.
Huh?
And then get a security team up here to handle the robots.
Oh my gosh, my bracelets! Did they fall off?
Yeah. They're gone. Don't worry, they're just plastic.
Yeah.
They'll probably reappear in the next panel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on here, Salia. But anyway, you cut it. Carol's got a lot. You got a lot of explaining to do, Lucy. When we get back to the cave.
Ricky, why?
I'm flying on a narwhal.
Epilogue 2. New York City.
New York
City!
3 days later.
No, actually, it was only about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I would say so. A whole day spent convincing the medicos I was healthy. Another day convincing security that Carol Danvers had nothing to do with the robot's reappearance. And yesterday spent getting the Skylab story, which is why I went south in the first place. All in all, a really lousy trip. Oh well. I leave New York with a mystery. My blackouts and my nightmares, and I return a super person. I think I liked the mystery better.
Random person who wants it.
Hiya, Carol. Call for you on line 4.
Huh? Oh, thanks, Turno.
Man, this
I'll hit your coffee for you later.
is bullshit that I don't have any lines.
I know, right?
I know, right?
I saw this earlier. I was like, oh, Robbie's in here. Oh, for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I'm tired. All I want now is to sleep for a week. Maybe I'll get lucky and my caller will hang up before I answer.
What do you mean? We didn't hear anything.
No?
Ring!
I'll
Please?
just go a little slower towards the phone. Maybe it's not that important.
Maybe shuffle. Probably just Prince Albert in a can. Refrigerator. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I guess not. Carol Danvers' office.
Carol, this is Michael Barnett. Remember me? Your unfriendly neighborhood shrink?
Mhm.
Where have you been? I've been calling for you for days.
Oh, out of town, Mike, on business. Why?
Listen, Carol. I know all about Miss Marvel. I want to talk to you about it soon.
Yeah, Michael, sure thing. You know, lady, I've got a feeling your troubles are just beginning.
Next issue. Ms. Marvel battles the awesome power of the Vision
Hmm?
in a race against time with 20 million lives hanging in the balance. The Bridge of No Return.
Interesting.
Angle team?
Well,
Yeah,
bring in
I
the
guess so.
Rubbits.
Yeah.
And that is the end of this fantastic issue,
Yeah.
Ooh.
where we
I
are
feel-
nowhere near the 2 hour mark.
I feel like the destroyer guy's probably gonna come back sometime.
Probably.
Probably.
They'll
Maybe.
probably just probably run around going,
Probably.
Oh, hey,
and then
Ryan.
bump into something because he's blind.
It's just
Oh.
funny. Whenever I saw him when he first popped up, and I was like, "Oh, it's the wizard."
Yeah, or Unicorn Man. Hey, Dragon.
That's exactly what I thought it was. I was like, "Oh, it's the wizard with the unicorn
Yeah.
powers."
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Pretty
go.
much.
Such
Pretty
a weird
much.
combination.
Yep.
So
So
he
like
may, I don't know. He may come back. I didn't read this whole entire series.
yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen him in modern Marvel, so
I guess that's true. Some of the wasn't there Paste Pot Pete? Didn't he change his name to something?
yeah. Peace Spot Pete, and then became known as the Trapster.
Traps.
But that was naturally done in the early first volume of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Actually, did he change his name in Romita?
He might have.
Not Ditko.
Yeah.
Because Ditko's on there for what, 40 issues?
Something like that.
In Spider-Man? I
Yeah.
guess so.
38 in an annual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
His real name, of course, is Fred Jones because he's the Trapster.
Well, yeah. Let's go set a trap.
Fred
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah, Fred Jones.
That's the name of Jughead's dad.
Yeah, but the Fred Jones would be the Trapster. Ba-dum-bum.
Okay, gang. This is how we're gonna stop those Avengers.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
We're gonna plan and we stick together.
And we stick together.
All right, I want
Oh,
to say hello to Sam. What's up, Sam?
Hey, Sammy.
See. Who's a good boy?
Hey, Desert Rose.
And Ethereal Dragon.
What's up, Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Eat a Joe's. That's
Yeah.
not good, yeah.
And then you have you make me a sandwich toasted by the forest fire Amy started.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
A
What?
tournament would be great.
Actually, yeah, that does sound amazing. Do we have enough time before the next reading to make a
Amy's
sandwich?
toasted. Well, we got 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's definitely enough time to make a toasted sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
So get that forest fire going.
Yep,
What? No,
yep.
no. We don't have forced fire to toast a sandwich. You just need like a stove.
Well, I'm building a big sandwich. I need a fire going.
Yep.
How big is that sandwich?
You remember when people got taken out by the marshmallow?
The marshmallow? Oh, yeah, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
No.
That's the s'more.
Titans
S'more.
Giant
It's
Marshmallow.
s'more.
Oh, yeah.
That's that big.
That's
Yeah.
big. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I got a lot of bacon to make.
Ooh.
So if you guys haven't done so, just like if you want to, go to ko-fi.com.
If you don't, whatever.
You
Yeah.
know,
It's all good.
but you'll see us whenever.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We do appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
All
we'll
right.
just do second-rate Raven voice, and I can try and not sound so enthusiastic.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later.
Later.
Whenever.
Whatever.
Remember, only Amy can start forest fires.
What?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Don't. Well, no. Everybody should try to stop forest fires, and nobody should try to like.
That way only she can do them.
What?
Bye.
No.